Hi guys, Steve from Cardiff Pain and Performance here. I just want to talk to you very quickly about MRI scans. I've had a couple of people coming in lately with their MRI scans, which is great. I love to see those. But I just want to say a few words about how they're really helpful and perhaps how they're not so helpful. So MRI scans have been around about 15-20 years now, and they are absolutely phenomenal at taking a picture of all the soft tissue structures inside the body. They're really helpful at telling us what the state of play is inside the body. Unfortunately, what they're not very good at is actually telling us whether there are areas that if there is a problem identified inside the body, whether that actually is the area that's causing the pain. And the reason for that is that, particularly if you take things like a disc herniation, very often patients come in with a disc herniation and it's been diagnosed from the MRI, and of course they're right, they have a disc herniation, but that in no way correlates to whether or not that happens to be the cause of the pain. The only true way of knowing whether the disc herniation actually is the causative reason for the pain is actually if you inject saline solution into the disc. If that generates your pain, then we know that it actually is the cause. There was a recent study done with taking 100 MRI scans of 100 different people, and a study was done where they asked a number of consultant radiologists to have a look at the MRI scans of the back and try and pick out, based on the MRI scans, who was likely to be in pain and who wasn't likely to be in pain. And the truth of it is, it was a complete disaster. A monkey could have been able to throw the MRI scans up into the air, and wherever they landed, they would denote one would be pain and one would be pain-free. What we now know is the MRI scan is in no way able to predict who is likely to be in pain from a disc bulge and who isn't. And the reason for that is that you can take an MRI scan of those 100 people, and 50 or more of them may have disc herniations, quite severe ones, and not be in any pain at all. And some people with reasonably mild disc herniations might be in a lot of pain. And the reason for that is often the disc herniation isn't the cause of pain, it can be something else. So I'm very happy to see the MRI scans in clinic and would invite you to bring those in. But just as a kind of to forewarn you of the type of conversations that we're going to have in clinic, is that the MRI scan is absolutely helpful for telling us what has happened, and particularly in the case of a disc herniation, that you've created some weakness in the body that isn't able to support your back well enough, and therefore it's creating a process of degeneration. An MRI scan will definitely tell us that, but it doesn't necessarily tell us if it actually causes the pain. So it's really important to be, yes, MRI scan's good, they tell us that things are deteriorating, but it may not be the actual cause of the pain. And so just bear in mind, if you do have any comments on that or unsure what we're trying to say, then by all means contact us or leave a comment below. We'd love to respond to them. Thank you so much.